Thanks for tuning in to this daily horoscope. My name is Athen, and this is for October 9th and 10th, Thursday and Friday. All right, so we've had this lunar eclipse in Pisces, and the energies were subtle. They're soft, and they're going with the flow. And that's really been the emphasis now here for these next couple weeks, really, until we get into the next lunar cycle, which is going to be another eclipse. So in essence, we're working with the energies over these next couple weeks, and we're working with Pisces. So as now the moon shifts into Aries now for these couple days, it's still holding on to, it's still using that Pisces energy. So in this sense, it's really stepping into the co-creator aspect, you know. With Aries, it's about you taking responsibility, all of us taking ownership for our lives. But with Pisces, it's stepping into the fact that while we do create, we are co-creators. And the other half of that is God. It's the source. It's the universe. And that aspect to it, we just go with the flow with, and we work with what we have, essentially. And that's what Pisces is all about. It's accepting. You know, it's really, once we accept the way things are, there's a tremendous amount of peace that comes from this. So having this peace, you know, for these next, 2 weeks and moving forward, using those energies, using what we've culminated now during this full moon lunar eclipse energy, and in this sense now for these couple days, using it for our own drives, for our own goals, our own ambitions. The focus is now really emphasized on us for these couple days. And anytime there's a transit to the first house, it always activates the energy of the 7th as well, Libra. So there's balancing still, with relationships. I think we're becoming quite good with it, I would say, with Saturn finishing his transit of Libra. There's all these different aspects of our lives that we're learning to balance, we're learning to bring into unity. And this next couple of days is no exception. This will be very important, I feel. So while the focus is on us, it's also paying attention to everything else around us, everything outside of our own personal skin. Now, on Friday, we've got the sun sextiling up to Jupiter. So there's possibilities here, and this is really going to activate our positive thinking and our optimism now, I think, going into the weekend. So tap into that, and that's really unlocking this Grand Trine energy too. So Grand Trine is really activated here. Mars rules the first house, so being ambitious, moving forward, is going to unlock Jupiter and Uranus, which is optimism and freedom. And now with the sun aspecting Jupiter, there's the optimism that's available to us. And if we activate that, then that unlocks the energy and that unlocks the freedom. So overall, I really feel, really tap into this because it's a sextile, it's there, the optimism, the big picture, the possibilities, the opportunities are there, and it's just a matter of seeing it with the sun. But again, it's an opportunity, it's a sextile, so we may or may not choose to do it. And that's kind of this whole energy too with this eclipse, is lots of soft aspects, which means we're not forced to do anything, but the energies are there if we so choose to use them. So overall, guys, balancing and stepping into the creator aspect, being co-creator, and using these energies over the next 2 weeks to really move forward, but move forward in a way of presence and going with the flow. All right, so I'm going to draw a card and see where Spirit would like a little more emphasis. Okay, Sagittarius. Well, this card comes up quite a bit. So Sagittarius, that's the goal, that's the focus, that's the, the centaur's got his eye on the target. And in this sense, it's really about our path. And so, every time I see this card, I really think, keep the eye on the path and keep moving forward. But in that slow and steady way, and be free too, because the centaur, he's half man, half horse, and the horse is free. And that really unlocks, I really feel, the path for us, because when we're able to be free, then we can really see the path for what it is and make steps towards our path in a way that's more in alignment with what we're really about. Because if we're doing things for someone else or for some other reason outside of ourselves, then that's not our real path anyways. So I really feel that this is all part of a very big picture with Pluto transiting Sagittarius, which has to do with our path. So keep the eye on the target. That's the general target. Let the universe, God, and source take care of the details, which is Pisces. But let's tap into our co-creator, our, this ownership over our lives that we have over these next couple days with the moon in the first house. All right, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Take care.